Did you know clowns have a very dark and jaded past? They are the most recent personifications of what the world would call the tricksters or the deceivers, such as Prometheus, Hermes, Loki, Pan, Lucifer, the Monkey King, Susano, to name a few. Full of mischief and deceit, clowns take on the characteristics of their ancestors. They are funny and terrifying, unpredictable and chaotic, all at the same time, which may be why we're drawn towards them. In the 18th century, there was a clown called Punch, who would make jokes, beat his wife, and murdered his children. I mean, apparently that was funny back then. I don't know. That seems pretty dark. In the 19th century, Charles Dickens wrote about an alcoholic, murderous clown in the Pickwick Papers. Fast forward to April 25th, 1940, we get the Joker. From the Batman comics. The Joker originally was only supposed to be a quick character in a comic book, but he was so well loved that he became a key part of the comic book and became the crown prince of crime. You see, the bad clown persona is not a new thing. There are many, many, many examples of bad, evil clowns from our past. Matter of fact, the joyful, happy clown is more rare throughout the twisted clown history. In the 1950s and 60s, America introduced a couple of happy, nice, joyful clowns, Ronald McDonald and Bozo. And it was really television that ingrained the happy, joyful, peaceful clown into our subconscious. But even with these joyful, happy clowns, something always didn't seem right. The nature of the trickster always comes out. Like a friend of mine says, their mask is slipping. By the late 70s and early 80s, the clown persona was slipping into the dark side once again, with the sick fuck serial murderer John Wayne Gacy. And I don't mean he loved cereal. This icky subhuman would dress like a clown to lure his victims. And then it came. Thank you, Stephen King. This is actually what got the ball rolling on the more modern version of evil clowns today. So, are clowns good or bad? That'd be like asking ourselves, is human nature good or bad? Because it is both. It is full of rage and happiness at the same time. I believe the personification of the trickster and clowns is a doorway into our humanity and our subconscious. Everyone have a happy, healthy, safe day. In the 19th century, full of mischief and deceit, clowns take on the... Fuck.